Let's talk about Canada's Drag Race. So Canada's Drag Race is about to make Drag Race history because for the first time in Drag Race history, I should say, for the upcoming All Star season, they're actually going to include all drag queens on the panel. So in addition to Brooklyn Heights, we're gonna have Jimbo and Priyanka, which I'm like, okay, I am definitely no, that's not what I want to do. I'm definitely here for this because I'm like, and funny enough, there was a drag idea that I have. But actually, one of the ideas was I was for a competition show that I wanted to. I was like, it would be actually good if we had like drag queens as judges. Like I thought Kevin Aviance, Alyssa Edwards, a couple of others. But I thought it'd be like a great for a panel for like a drag show. But this is a great idea, and and to me, it always seems like Canada's Drag Race is the one that's really pushing the boundaries of how they're shaping up the competition versus RuPaul's Drag Race because I think Canada Drag Race was the first one that had like a of sorts a drag king on the show. I might be wrong, but they had a drag on the last season. They had someone who does drag as a drag queen, but also like an AFAB queen, whatever you want to call it, but also does male drag. So she does female. She's a woman who does women drag and men drag, and we've seen that play out on the show. So she does both sides. So, according to Deadline, they said the Drag Race universe is expanding with Canada's Drag Race All Stars, which will feature the first ever all drag judging panel in her story. Brooklyn Heights will serve as host and resident judge alongside judges Priyanka, who won season one of Canada's Drag Race, and Jimbo, who basically they had to create a whole narrative over her winning on season eight because RuPaul's Drag Race All Stars because she couldn't win on her seasons of Canada. So they had to do a little rigor mortis. I like Jimbo. I just, I met her at the Drag Race season 18 premiere because they had a lot of the winners from the past seasons that showed up there. They were doing like some little bit that have like a lot of the winners and stuff there. It was her and um a lot of the girls. Ginger Minge, a lot of them was there. I think Valachowski was there too, if I remember off the top of my head. Oh yeah, she was. Um, So they said the series will premiere later this year on Wow Presents Plus streaming platform, with the full cast set to be announced at a later time. Now, Canada's Drag Race All Stars will consist of 6 one-hour episodes and will welcome back queens with unfinished business to compete for the title of Canada's Ultimate All Star and a $100,000 cash prize. Why are we still doing $100,000? I mean, bad enough they're doing 200K over there on draft. I'm like, y'all could really up that coin. But I guess she did because she be giving her little $5,000 or $10,000 or $2,500 or whatever she decides, or doll hairs, whatever you want to call it, because they give little tips here and there. I'm like 100,000, 200,000. Y'all could up the coins. They give way more money over there on America's Got Talent and Viacom. Let's not act like y'all broke. So but 6 episodes? Why so little? Anyway, Canada's Drag Race is, World Wonder's fourth series collaboration with Blue Ant Studios and Crave in a list that includes Canada's Drag Race, Canada versus the World, and Slaycation. Is this the first ever All Star season? I always thought they had one, or maybe I'm bugging. But yeah, apparently I guess this is the first season, but I do think this is a great idea because for the longest of times, I've always thought that Drag Race should have an all drag panel. So you're not going to have Stacey Melchor, um, Brad Goreski, I guess, was gone because he wasn't even on the regular season of Canada's Drag Race. So I don't know what happened to him. It's just as well he's not part of the show. But I do like this idea, and we'll see how it all works out that you have two drag queens on the show. All three of them have been there where a lot of these girls have been, where they've competed on Drag Race. And Brooklyn was a runner up, and Jimbo and Priyanka are winners. So it'll be interesting to see how it all works out in regards to them doing this show. So I'm looking forward to it when it comes on, whenever it comes on, and who the actual Canadian queens. I think I did bring up on the show, there was a rumor. This would have been a good time to bring that clip up, but it's long gone. But of the rumored queens that are going to be on this upcoming season, but we'll just wait and see when it all drops. So I say all this to say, what do you guys think of this story regarding? Are you looking forward to seeing a first ever all drag panel featuring Brooklyn Heights, who's always been the judge from the beginning, and now you have Priyanka and Jimbo being a part of the show? I guess because Brooklyn's been a part of the show for so long, she's gotten the hang of it. So she's really gotten in the pocket of being able to carry Drag Race by herself. So having her on as a judge definitely works. I just hope that if it's 6 episodes, which I'm not going to do is have like 8 girls on the show, or you're going to put them up in pairs, because we already saw how season 1 of the regular All Stars on RuPaul's Drag Race turned out. We hate that season with the teens, so don't do that in Canada. But anyway, so let me know what you guys think of this show story in the comments down below.